All right, the YouTube shooting, you may have seen it in the news. Someone who is essentially the story is kind of being presented as a disgruntled YouTuber who has had some frustration with the different changes that were happening behind the scenes at YouTube and how it affected her ability to collect advertising. The story that we first heard was that she just went to YouTube and opened fire and then ultimately took her own life. What is the motive? Well, according to Ed Barberini, the San Bruno chief of police, it's believed the suspect was upset with the policies and practices of YouTube. This appears to be the motive of this incident. Who was the target? They clarify there's absolutely no link or relationship that we've identified between our suspect and anybody who was at the scene at the time of the incident. But they did say that they saw her hours before and confronted her. Throughout the entire interaction with her, they say she was calm and cooperative. At the conclusion of our interaction with her, she in no way met any reason for us to speak with her further or possibly detain her. People are disagreeing on what conclusions you should draw from that, given what happened afterwards. But what do you think?
She was stopped by law enforcement because her family reported her missing on Monday because she didn't answer her phone for approximately 2 days, and they contacted law enforcement that their daughter was missing, and that is why they got a hit on the license plate. They found her sleeping in her vehicle. They interviewed her, but at that point in time, her family, as of now, said they didn't know that she had any firearm or anything, that she had expressed her disdain for YouTube, although I don't think that they knew the lengths that she was prepared to take with regards to that. So when law enforcement stopped her to question her, they really had no indication that this was someone that had a violent plan. And I think that that's kind of been a topic of conversation of if law enforcement spoke to this individual, why didn't they prevent her? Why did they let her go on her way? And that's sort of the information that we're getting now, is that they did speak with her and there was nothing that indicated what was about to take place.
In the wake of something like this, the question is, what kind of an issue is it?
Right.
And what do you think it is? Is it a YouTube issue? Is it a gun issue? Is it police following through on notifications they've got kind of issue? What do you think?
Back to what you were saying, that there's like a weird back and forth going on between her brother and police officers.
Okay.
They're saying, they talked to her brother and her father. At no point did anyone say there was an issue or they were worried about something or something bad could happen or she was dangerous or in any danger. And then the brother is saying, no, I told them I was worried. I told them that she was gonna do something. I told them. And then the second time it's like, well, no, he said that she was upset at YouTube. But he didn't say she was dangerous or she was going to do anything violent. That is fascinating to me, that there are two different stories.
What's weird to me is like, I'm a YouTuber, and I guess, and when I hear that a YouTuber, who she was, went in and shot up YouTube, I think I reacted the same way people would react if they said that someone went in and shot up the IRS. You're like, I would never do it, and I don't suggest anyone doing it, but given what's happened in the landscape lately, like, I get it. Like, not justifying it in any way, but when people say, oh, someone went in and shot the IRS, it's like, oh, they probably had enough with their money being taken. That's what, you can't make it any one particular issue, but there has been so much change to the YouTube algorithm and ad paying, where people are not able to live on the same kind of viewership or ad revenue that they got before because of so many changes behind the scenes of YouTube.
And that's certainly the views that we've been able to trace back. All her channels have since been taken down. Her Instagram account has been taken down, but she was an animal rights activist and a staunch vegan. And she had been complaining in recent months on her respective channels that she wasn't getting the same sort of monetization that she had maybe experienced in the past, and that also that she felt that YouTube was hiding her videos from getting the sort of views that maybe she had expected them to get. And she also had a Daily Motion account as well, which is another video sharing platform. So we know that she was feeling very upset for specific reasons at YouTube, for the same reasons that other YouTubers have expressed their upset. But the going out and taking this into such a violent way is like, that's never what we would expect. That's never the answer.
I agree. What I got from that too, I mean, you guys are all hitting the nail on the head as well, but she felt like she was being singled out possibly for being also Iranian, and that her videos and that her content wasn't as displayed in the same way that maybe a Caucasian American woman's was, or
technically Caucasian.
Yeah,
no, she's technically Caucasian, being Persian.
But
so white American.
Well, white American, because and then also so when I read this though. So you could think about, yeah, guns are bad. She shut off YouTube, but just the pressure of wanting to be successful on YouTube as well, because I don't run a YouTube channel, so I don't understand what it's like to make money from YouTube. But it just seemed as though that her life was so dire because of her not being able to be seen in the same light other people were.